actually you guys not making normal open shots that you normally make? For you, was it as simple as that, or were there other breakdowns you point to also?
No, that was part of the equation, but it's not quite as simple as that. I mean, without a doubt, if you go back and look at I'm sitting here now, I feel like we missed 10 layups, and some others fouls with charges were called. But I thought they did. Cartwright played a great game, and he just controlled the game. I think we got a little discouraged when a few offensive possessions didn't go our way, and we ended up giving them easier looks than we're used to giving people. I don't know what the numbers are. I'm looking at it right now, but I know our field goal percentage defense is usually pretty good. But I felt like they got easy looks today, and then we got frustrated, and our offense just was so stagnant. And so, they did a good job. Marcus played well up there. They did a good job defending him this time. So.
Was that frustration part of that 14-3 end of first half run?
Yeah, we fight, we scrap back, they were up, I forget the number, I think we cut it to 4. And then we had bad offensive possession, poor decisions, poor execution. We today, and we got to go back. We got some time here. We've lost some games, but not like that. We've been in and fighting, scrapping. And so we just have to today, we let one end of the court affect the other, and too often. And so, we got to go back to campus, and everyone's got to, just get back. That's probably the best way to put it. But yeah, I just think that we seemed, we're just frustrated from one end, and it led to lapses at the other end. Like I said, Cartwright had a lot to do with that.
Questions for Rodney?
Rodney, was that the best offensively you've seen them in terms of running their flex stuff?
I don't think they they went to the flex a couple times, but I think it was just the ball screen action that we didn't defend the right way that we needed to.
Ronnie, Coach Cooley did say that you thought you guys weren't hitting open shots you normally make. Is that how you see it? How much was that part of what kind of unfolded today, do you think?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of open shots that we normally make. We got to get into our stuff quicker. I think sometimes when we lag into our offense, that is a reason why we're not hitting those open shots, because we're not ready to shoot it.
John, you said.
Let me just.
Yeah.
Missing the open shots and the easy shots was part of the equation, but it's not just that simple. I think one thing Rodney just says, we played slow today. Like, everything was slow. We weren't running, weren't moving, weren't cutting. Every person who touched the ball held it, threw it to the next person, held it. So, it wasn't, if you make a few open shots that our guys normally make, is it a different game? If you make your foul shots, it's a different game. But it's not that, it was not just that simple.
You just basically answered. I was going to say, when you're not shooting the ball well, what's the key to trying to keep yourself in it, that the deficit doesn't get to the point where it's so hard to come back?
Well, traditionally, our defense has been able to do that. And our defense was not where it needed to be today.
Coach Cooley talked about the 6 straight wins now against Georgetown. He said it's about matchups. What is it about Providence matchups that's been giving Georgetown trouble?
Their guard play down through the years. You go back to the game Cartwright had, you go back to Dunn, you go back to Cotton before that. And that's just off the top of the head. I don't want to make it seem like, it's just that simple either, if you understand what I'm saying. But their guards have had very good games against us.
Coach, what's the message to the team moving forward now? Like, even though you're in a hole, what's the message to keep the guys confident knowing they can get out of it?
Well, we have to, I said this a couple of days ago, even before I can talk, Bradley just said it when I first walked in the locker room. He said, we just have to fight. Now, when I say fight, what that means is we have to make sure that if there's loose ball, we're going to get it. Fight means we have to make sure that we're boxing out, not letting them get second and third shots. Fight means that we have to cut hard and move hard, and at the least little bit of resistance, we're not caving in. And so we just have to, we got to get back to campus and talk tonight, and just understand that, we can get out of it. I I mean, if you look at our league, I feel like half the league has at least 4 losses. And that, I haven't looked, I mean, a lot of teams. And so it's a tough league. No one's gonna feel sorry for you. No one's gonna care about what you have not done. We have to circle the proverbial wagons and fight for each other.
You guys have played them twice now without playing a bunch of teams even once. Again, Coach Cooley said he didn't particularly like that format. Do you have an opinion on that, or?
Yeah, but it's so, I mean, the whole schedule, I mean, that could be a whole press conference unto itself. I mean, it's nothing easy about trying to put the schedule together. So in a perfect world, would you go through everyone once and go through everyone twice? Absolutely, I agree with Ed on that. You know, but that doesn't always work out. That has not, and probably will not ever work out like that.
Any more questions? Thank you.
Thank you.